Sup? This is the introduction video for a new series of videos I'm doing called Words of Wisdom, or just WOW for short. It's been an idea I've had for about 2 years now, and I finally just stopped procrastinating and decided to start it. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the format of WOW, as well as give you an introduction to my personality. I'm very sarcastic, very observant, very opinionated, and I say a lot of random shit. At the beginning of every video, I will briefly explain the subject matter using one or a combination of the 5 W's and the 1 H with elaboration afterwards. So you can figure out quickly if this is something that might interest you or you just want to keep scrolling. I'll also explain the inspiration of each topic using a real story but with fabricated names of which I don't actually know anybody who has them. For example, the first episode I'll be using the names Cornelius and Jorge. Never met a Cornelius nor a Jorge. I will never reference real names or events unless it's absolutely necessary. Just in case you don't know what the 5 W's and the 1 H are because you're homeschooled or you just don't remember. 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why. 1 H: how. So to start, I'm going to give an overview of the concept of the WOW videos using 4 of the W's and the 1 H. Who are these videos for? The average Joe or Jane, the regular squirrel just trying to get a nut. What are these videos about? Motivational, optimistic videos touching on realistic subjects that I've experienced with that may resonate with you, show empathy towards a situation you may have been in or are currently in that will inspire you and or make you laugh. When will I be posting these videos? Every Wednesday, because I know consistency is key. Why am I posting these videos? I'm not doing this to overdose on dopamine hits from likes and shares. Pretty much, if I can reach out to one person, just one person, and make them contemplate about what I have to say and affect them in a positive way, I'll be super happy. How did I get the idea to do Words of Wisdom? First, I want to explain my history on social media. 10 years ago, I hated social media. Like MySpace, for example. I was like, what the fuck is a MySpace? But I kind of liked High Five, actually. This girl on High Five viewed my profile 62 times today. What does that mean? It was in late 06 that I discovered Facebook, and I realized, wait a minute, I can use this to spam people with my music stuff. Come to my events. Check out my SoundCloud, bro. Collecting friends on Facebook was like a tournament level of Hungry Hippos. Like, just fucking grab everything. So you don't want to spam people for the music stuff. At the same time, I was coming up with other content. Because I'm creative, and I'm also very observant and opinionated. And you notice that some of the non-music related stuff was getting some very strong and positive feedback. Now that I've taken a pause from the music industry, I thought to myself, I still want to produce content. So I sat back and I analyzed all the content that I put out over the years to assess what does my network want and appreciate from me. I came to the conclusion that it's stuff that either resonates with people, shows compassion and empathy, inspires them, or makes them laugh. Something happened at the beginning of 2015. It became kind of the inspiration for the first episode, and it was at that point that I decided that I want to do videos. So why I choose videos? Tweets are at best 100 characters, and it's not enough for me to really get into things. And plus, I'm not a fan of Twitter. Facebook posts are at best 40 characters, which again, not long enough. And even though I get people to read my long and elaborate posts, most just can't deal. Hashtags are best at 6, which sucks because I love hashtags. I never have hash browns when I go to Tim Hortons. But if they had hashtag-shaped hash browns, things could change. Question. It's freezing rain outside, with winds gusting over 40 knots an hour. You pull into an Esso gas station to gas up, and then you go to the attendant and he asks you, do you want a deluxe car wash with that? What do? The best length of a YouTube video is 3 minutes, which I can deal with because I love talking. And I know that I'm already over 3 minutes, but whatever, it's my introduction, baby. And it's the best case scenario for somebody who has ADHD. Give me an A. A, give me a D. D, give me a H. H, give me a D. D, what do you got? A, D, H, D. Communication is only 10% verbal, 30% tonal, and 60% body language. And you can argue, oh, verbal's only 8% or whatever, but what I'm trying to say is that it's mostly from body language, then tonal, and then whatever words are coming out of the biggest hole in the front of your head, which is your mouth. People misinterpret my Facebook posts sometimes because they don't get all the aspects of communication. So they might think I'm pissed because they don't hear the tone and they don't see the body language. Ever notice how in English you say W, but in French you say W? I think it's so weird. I already have 20 topics that I want to talk about, with more to come as we go along. You can also leave comments or email me at tch@joycar.com and suggest things that maybe you'd like me to talk about. Totally open for it. It's pretty much the breakdown of what I want to do. I'm excited to get it going. I'm posting the first episode next Wednesday, so in the meantime, you can subscribe to my channel, so that way you'll be the first to know when I post. Peace.